Hello and welcome to the second tutorial video about Nortish. My name is Ben Norton and I'm the creator of the conscript or constructed script Nortish. I introduced Nortish and its vowels in my previous video, so if you haven't watched that video, I recommend watching it before this one. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Today I'm going to continue talking about vowels but in a little more detail. So let's jump into it. As a review, again, Nortish has 5 main vowels. Those vowels are A, E, U, A, and O. Last week, when we learned these vowels, we learned to write 2 words. The first word was Bob. So, using the B sound in Nortish, we took a B, and again, everything in Nortish is written phonetically. So even though Bob is spelled B-O-B, we're using the A sound. So B, A. And again, we learned that last week, that every vowel in Nortish has a hook, a base, and a stem. And the stem is what dictates the vowel sound. So when we write a word in Nortish, the final consonant also has a stem. So we mirror the stem of that preceding vowel, and we write the symbol below. There you have it, Bob. And today, I wrote it in 3 colors, so you could see the 3 different letters. We also learned how to write the word bib in Nortish. Again, I'll start with the beginning consonant for B. This time, though, we're not using the A vowel, we're using the E vowel. We also learned that last week that in Nortish you can have diacritical marks. A becomes A, E becomes I, and U becomes A. So we put this diacritical mark here to get the I sound. And in our final consonant, we match the stem of the preceding vowel. And there you have it, bib. These vowels are called single vowels because they write single syllable words. However, as with many languages, Nortish and its conlang, Neraman, have multi-syllable words as well. And as you can see, there's some multi-syllable words up here at the top. This says Intro to Nortish. We're not going to get into the complexity of this quite yet, but I do want to introduce something called flowing vowels in Nortish. Before I talk about flowing vowels, to review, I didn't mention this terminology in my previous video, but these vowels are called single vowels. Again, this is not an academic term, this is just the term I use for Nortish. So without the diacritical marks, A, E, U, A, O are single vowels, meaning they're used for single syllable words. However, in Nortish, we have multi-syllable words, or syllabic words. So therefore, we have to learn what I call flowing vowels. So, the counterpart to the single vowels are very similar to an ending consonant, except it's a vowel, so it continues within the word. So we have A, E, U, A, and O. Similarly to the word Bob, the ending consonant had a stem that mirrored the stem of the previous vowel. Well, the flowing vowels do the exact same thing. It's important to note that the pronunciation does not change between a single vowel or a flowing vowel. The use of a flowing vowel is just for the sake of uniformity and because I think it looks cool. So, we're going to talk more about flowing vowels today. Again, they have the exact same pronunciation as single vowels, but their use is just a little bit different. So, using the same consonant, the B consonant, in our previous video, I would like to create our third word in Nortish. And today, in these videos, as in the previous one, we're writing English in Nortish. So all of these words are English, but I'm conveying them with the Nortish script, similar to how Tengwar uses English mode. Today we're using English mode for Nortish. However, in future videos, I'll talk about the Neraman language. So, back to flowing vowels. We'll start with the B consonant. Today, I want to write the word baby. So, we've learned that Nortish has diacritical marks. Well, to write baby in Nortish, we need a diacritical mark. For the first syllable, we'll have a flowing vowel, and the diacritical mark we're going to learn is the E sound. So normally this has the A sound. When I put 2 lines at the bottom of this particular vowel, it gives it an A sound. It's a difference between bet and 8. That's the vowel sound. So again, I want to make the word baby, so I will put these diacritical marks at the bottom. Now, I chose the word baby because it uses the same consonant, so we put another B there. And simply enough, we want the E sound. Now, the very last letter in every Nordish word has a symbol going on underneath. There's only one outlier, which we'll talk about in future videos. But that gives the language a bit of a uniqueness. So, if the last sound of a Nordish word is a vowel and not a consonant, we have a silent marker. And this is the silent marker for E. There is a mark here. It's not necessarily a diacritical mark, but it's just to show that it's a silent sound at the end, not to be confused with other letters that look similar, which I'll introduce, of course, in future videos. So, this word here is baby. So again, we have B-A-B-E, baby. Now, the next word I want to write is barber. For example, someone who cuts someone's hair. So again, using the same consonant B here. Now we have a new sound that I haven't introduced before, and that is the R sound here. Well, in Nordish, I can put, instead of 2 lines underneath a vowel, 1 line. And that 1 line gives it the R sound. So if I put a line underneath A, it becomes R. If I put a line underneath E, it becomes ear. A line underneath U, it becomes A line underneath A becomes air. And a line underneath O becomes or. And again, I'll put the International Phonetic Alphabet at the bottom of this video. So, we have the R sound we need. We write the flowing vowels here. And I put the mark underneath to give it the R sound. Again, the B consonant. And in this pronunciation, it's barber. With my particular accent, it's barber to me. So I'm going to use the sound here. Just like the word baby, our final letter is a silent marker. And again, we need the R sound underneath this U to create the word barber. So I'm going to stop with my explanation of flowing vowels today. And again, I'll talk in more detail about flowing vowels. And we'll begin to talk about consonants in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. And again, if you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to post them. I look forward to making future videos. Have a great day.